Tell you about myself, man. 3 months ago, I got married. Yeah, that is... Okay, thank you, I guess. Me and my wife, we met the old-fashioned, traditional way. Hinge. Just two desperate losers who had given up, found each other. We're like, okay, we are not going to do better than this. We should stay together. It's good fun. My wife, I'll tell you about her. She's born and brought up in Bangalore. She's a Kannadiga. I am not. I moved here around 10 years ago, and I think it was the best decision ever, dude. I love this city. I love the people. So I defend this city when people are making fun of it. Yeah, everyone is trolling. I get pissed. You go online, people are like, oh my god, Bangalore is unsafe for outsiders. I'm like, you're wrong. It is also unsafe for insiders. Please. Yeah. I hate it. I hate these trolls. Some guy on Twitter, oh my god, I was going to office today and a local person abused me in Kannada. I'm like, shut up, dude. I stayed at home today and a local person abused me in Kannada. What are you complaining about? You had to catch an auto, go to metro station. The discrimination has reached my bedroom, all right? What is your problem? 3 months of marriage is when you realize all the fun and games is enough now. You need to take some husband responsibilities. Things I wasn't even prepared for. Like last week, my wife messaged me. She's like, hey, guess what? My dad is going to Delhi this weekend. So we need to drop him at the airport. And I replied saying, we are. Your dad sounds like a you problem, right? How can you expect such things from me? At least back in the day, my husband used to get dowry means, okay, investors want to go to airport, I'll drop. Yeah. I'm freelance now, bro. I work on my terms. That's when my wife dropped this line. She sent me a text. She's like, guess what? We are married now. There's no me and you anymore. Everything is ours. You get what that means? She wants me to treat her dad the same way I treat my dad. So I'm ignoring him. I'm like, all right, you asked for this. 34 years I spent disappointing dad number 1. All expertise I will use on dad number 2, you know. I don't want to make fun of my wife. She's nice, dude. She's nice. She's good looking, good personality, good sense of humor. My favorite personality trait of hers, though, is that she has a very, very, very high-paying job. It's beautiful. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a cheat code I did not know existed. You don't have to work hard. Find a woman who does. It's beautiful. Dude, my wife makes so much more money than me. I am a strong believer in feminism now. I'm like, wow, this is empowerment. Keep doing it, dude. You know, when we started dating itself, I thought she makes a lot of money because she has fancy people tastes, you know. She wants to go to fancy places, eat fancy things, buy fancy things. So I asked her in the first month itself, I'm like, do you make a lot of money? And she gave me a vague answer. She's like, yeah, it pays the bills. She asked me the same question. I was also like, yeah, it pays the bills. After 2 months, I realized we have very different bills. Right? She's just spending more and making more to pay for it. That answer really doesn't mean anything, dude. She's like a Swiggy gourmet gal. I'm a GPay scratch card boy. If you average, we're middle class. You know? She's very understanding. Before we got married, she actually sat me down. She's like, we need to have a conversation because society gossips. Everyone knows I make so much more money than you. Are you sure you're not insecure or anything like that? I'm like, insecure? We're getting married, right? There's no me and you anymore. This is our income. I swear, I found out what her salary is. I'm like, babe, you follow all your career goals. I will support you. You want to be strong and independent? I will be weak and dependent happily. Just make enough money so that I don't have to do shit ever in life. I just want to chill. There's a term for people like me, right? It's called gold digger. It's a new term. You guys have heard of it, right? Yeah, but when I say gold digger, you don't picture me. You picture a sexy 22-year-old air hostess standing next to Vijay Mallya saying, I like him for his personality. No. That's because you guys are sexist. I believe in true equality. Why should gold diggers only be sexy women? This should be a career option for unsexy men as well, dude. Come on. If you really want to believe in equality, this is how we do it, right? I swear. I'm like, honestly, also as a guy, I don't say this out loud, but I was always kind of fascinated by housewife as a career option. It seemed cool. No boss, no targets, no salary. That's true freelance, right? But these are the thoughts you can't tell your friends growing up because they'll call you gay. So you have to keep it inside and hope you can become. Also, what do housewives do, man? Honestly, I can do it. What do housewives do? They look after the house, look after the kitchen. I do that. I mean, also my wife pays for a maid and a cook and a cleaner. But you need someone to manage them, right? Every day morning, maid and cook come. I conduct a scrum, assign daily tasks. Yeah. They don't respect me at all. I'm like, your appraisal depends on me, dude. Yeah. I'll tell you why we got married, though, honestly. We were dating, but 2 reasons why we got married. Reason number 1 is it became really tough to find an apartment to rent as a bachelor. I don't know if you guys are aware. Bachelors are the most oppressed minority in this city right now, dude. I don't know what. At every house I go to, they're like, sir, are you married? So I got married because I was afraid I'm disappointing my broker after a point, dude. Yeah, I don't know what. They don't give their house to bachelors. I don't know what these landlords think. They're like, oh, if we give him the house, who knows? Who knows what random women he'll bring home? I'm like, you have more faith in my sex life than what is going on? Yeah, dude, found a house. Reason number 2 why we got married is I kind of got tricked into it. Yeah, like 5 months before we got married, one day me and my girlfriend were making out, and then randomly in the middle she asked me, hey Ravi, we've never discussed this. Do you have any kinks? Yeah. You guys all know what a kink is, right? As per Webster's dictionary, it's any sort of unusual preference, sexually. That's the most important part. A kink has to be sexual. You can't be like, oh, my kink is eating idli with curd. No. That's somehow weirder, all right? And it's a tough question when your girlfriend asks you, what's your kink? Because there's no right answer, right? If I go too big, she'll be like, yo, Johnny Sins, calm down, right? If I go too small, she'll be like, vanilla, boys school, loser itself. It's a lose-lose situation. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a joke. Make sure she laughs. If she laughs, we're good. I can leave happily, right? So I was like, babe, you know what my kink is? My kink is I think we should pretend like we're a married couple. Right? It's not the best joke. She didn't get it at all. She was like, oh my God, you want to get married? Right? Now I can't be like, no, that was a joke. Because then I'm a loser and my joke is not funny. Dude, sometime after you're married, you get like this sixth sense, I'm sure. Like I can look at a married couple now and be like, that's not gonna work. It's just, I'm like, why? How did you guys think this was a good idea? The thing is, I'm sure other people are thinking that about me and my wife also, but I don't care. Right? I think this about couples all the time. It started with my parents. It's like, how did you guys? Then your friends. Now it's random strangers, dude. I'm like, why did you? Like, sometimes I'll be walking on the road, I'll see like a beggar begging along with his wife. Have you seen that? Husband and wife, couple goals, they beg together. I genuinely want to stop and talk to that man and ask him, dude, man to man, what made you think this was a good idea? Did you think everything else was going well in life? I should settle down now. This is the missing piece in the puzzle. I saw a couple today, Koramangala Signal, husband, wife, 2 kids, pet dog, all begging together. I was damn curious. I went and asked the man, I'm like, whose dog is that? He was damn proud. He's like, that's our pet dog. I'm like, okay man, I don't want to be an asshole, but technically for something to be qualified as a pet, it has to be inside your house. You, sir, are homeless. That is a stray dog. In fact, I bet that dog is going and telling other dogs, dude, I have a pet family that lives with me in my house. You guys have been great, man. Thank you so much. Back to yours. Yes. A round of applause for your host, Harmanpreet Singh. Yes. No? Okay. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I got married like 3 months ago, recently. Oh, wow. Thank you. Anyone got married recently over here, last couple of years? Anything? You did? Any advice for me? He's like, it's too late for you, bro. You should have asked me 3 months ago. What did you say? Just have fun. Okay, cool. You're happy? Where's your wife? Okay, very good. You know, I got married 3 months ago, and after that, when I meet people, they're like, oh, you got married. Was that scary? It's not. Getting married is not scary. It's the part before that that is scary, which is telling people you're getting married. Because nobody responds the way you expect them to. Every encounter is like an Abbas Mastan film, you know, there's a plot twist. Like my parents, for example, I thought I'll tell my parents, oh, mom, dad, I've been dating this girl for a few years. We've decided to get married. I thought Indian parents love marriage. Little protest will be there. You know, nothing. Zero protest. I told them I'm getting married. They started high-fiving each other. I was confused for a bit, and then I heard my dad say, I told you he's not gay. I told you he's not gay. Yeah, my mom is saying stuff like, I used to pray to God that my son is not gay. I'm like, now I feel bad for God. This is how you're wasting his time or what? I love friends. Friends are the best, right? Because I've realized with friends is the friends who give you the most advice are the ones who are least qualified. Like me and my girlfriend, we never lived together, okay? And one of my friends is like, bro, that is such a red flag. You have to do live-in before you get married. How else will you know if you're compatible? How else will you know if your likes and dislikes match? This idiot had a arranged marriage. I'm like, how are you qualified to give me advice, bro? They always have a good answer. My friend is like, no, bro. My case is different. As soon as I saw her, something told me I have to marry her. I know what that something was. It was an Innova. 2022 model, fully loaded, 17 lakhs on road, 25 lakhs with power steering. I don't have that. I'm still Rapido. I have to rely on love. But it's nice. I've been married for 3 months, and I'll tell you what I've learned in this 3 months is the key to a happy marriage is both of you all need to know how to gaslight each other. You guys know what gaslighting is? Yeah, I didn't. I found out recently. Gaslighting is apparently when you do something and then you can just blame the other person for it. Like it was their idea. I didn't know what this was. She taught me. Dude, she taught me, and I must tell you, she is such a good teacher that I learned it. I learned it and I'm doing it. She also does it. We both do it to each other, and it's an open secret. Like sometimes during the week, my wife wants to drink, you know, but she feels guilty to be the one to initiate the plan. So she'll start sending me reels. Reels of these old monk influencers. Do you guys? This is a genre of content now. It's just some guy in Pune sitting on his balcony. He's like, oh, barish, pakode, or old monk. I'm like, fuck. She is subconsciously tempting me. Then I go by old monk, I come home, she's just standing over there. She's like, I knew I married an alcoholic. Fine, pour one for me also. I also do it. Like sometimes she gets angry at me. She's like, because I go for shows every day, to do shows every day evening. She's like, oh, every time I'm free, you want to go do comedy. Comedy is more important than me or what? It is. I can't tell her that. So what I do some days, like once a week or once in 2 weeks, I buy a bottle of wine, I order pizza, I switch on Netflix, and I go to her and I'm like, baby, I feel like you're not getting enough me time. I'm always around. You don't get enough space because of me. Fine. I will leave the house for a few hours. It works. I leave the house, I go do shows, I get drunk with my friends, I come back home, she's telling me thank you. This is amazing. Everyone should do this, you know. And I feel like I married the right person because her reels are... Is there anyone over here who's like in a relationship and your partner is not here today? So that we can speak honestly. You are? You're in a relationship. Tell me this, ma'am. What's your name? Okay, long name. We'll ignore it. Do you and your boyfriend send reels to each other? Yeah. He sends you reels? Answer this one question for me. The reels that he sends you, are they useful or sensible in any way? No? That's how you know you found your true love. That's perfect. Because if you're dating someone who's sending you reels, which is trying to improve you as a person, they are not right for you. They are trying to change you. True love is a person watching a reel and being like, fuck, I wasted 90 seconds of my life. Let me make sure he also wastes 90 seconds. So that we are equally dumb throughout. My wife sends me reels all the time. Sonam Kapoor house tour. I'm like, wow. She knows I'm a big fan of Sonam Kapoor. Not because I find her hot or anything. It's just that in celebrities, I feel like Sonam Kapoor is a mental level that I can understand. All other celebrities are like, oh my god, global warming, carbon footprint, shut up. So Sonam Kapoor doesn't give a shit. Sonam Kapoor is like, if you were good in studies, it means you were ugly. I'm like, wow. All the nerds in the country are getting angry now. It's beautiful. I was watching this reel, Sonam Kapoor house tour, and she's just saying dumb shit throughout. I loved it, dude. She's like, oh my god, in our house, we made sure every wall is hand painted. Like, as opposed to what? Every house is hand painted. She's like, oh my god, this wall, we dedicated it to Indian flora and fauna. You know, if you go to any lodge near the railway station, they have these green peacocks. I love Sonam Kapoor because it feels like just before they recorded this video, she learned the word vintage. Like when SEO, someone came and told her, ma'am, keep saying vintage. She kept saying it. Everything is vintage in her house. She's like, oh my god, this wall is vintage. Our decor is vintage. Our house is vintage. At one point, Anil Kapoor entered the frame. My dad is also vintage. Wow. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. My name is Ravi Rao. Back to your host, Harpreet Singh. Got married, so I have to start thinking about stupid things like savings, investment. I don't know how to do any of that. Yeah, I've just been watching podcasts on how to invest. Every podcast will say, rule number 1 of investment. Before you invest, you have to take a decision. Am I looking for quick, short-term gains, or am I willing to wait for long-term returns? I like that. I'm waiting for long-term returns because I feel the returns will anyway be bad. So just tell me later. Short term, every day don't send me a message, oh, you lost 20 rupees. I'm like, fuck, I don't need this energy in my life. I'm full long term, bro, proper. I'm not putting my money in mutual fund, SIP, none of that. I'm putting all my money in LIC. That is the truest long term investment, right? Tell me about the returns after I die. I don't even want to know, bro. I swear, as soon as I got married, I told my wife, look, I've taken out a life insurance policy, so if I die, you get this much money. Her first question was, does it have to be natural causes? I didn't realize I married Jolly Joseph over here. One signature curry can take me out. Actually, both of us did that. That's my advice to all people getting married. Me and my wife, we both took out life insurance policies in each other's name. So now we are living happily ever after, but also kind of excited about each other's death. You know, I'm not saying I want her to die. I'm just saying she might die before me, right? I have to prepare for that because that will be heartbreaking. I'll be devastated. I'm like, shit, I've lost my soulmate. How do I start from zero again? And in the middle of all this heartbreak, I'll get like a notification from SBI. And I feel like I can be heartbroken on a beach in Thailand, you know? It's what she would have wanted for me.